Hey guys, welcome back to some more Snooker 19 career mode. Today we will be playing, hopefully to a finish, against the Glaswegian gladiator Anthony McGill in the second round of the China Championship. So yeah, frame 5, I'm 3-1 up and I'm going to be breaking off. So, here goes. Oh, game behind it, ball colour. Not a bad break, but I think I've left him a red. Okay, he didn't go for it. It's left me red. So yeah, I've had a good solid last 2 frames, if you remember, from yesterday's episode.
Yes.
I produced, I think it was a 76 in the last frame. Yeah, it was a good break. There's that red on the side cushion, which was obstructed by the pink. That kind of did the damage, and I went for that difficult pink to see if I could try and free it up. It was getting to a difficult break, but you know, hopefully I can produce my century break today. You know, I mean... oh, what a split! That is like... I'm literally clapping my controller against my hands, just applauding myself for how good of a shot I found that to be. I mean, that was fantastic. I mean, it really was. I don't mean to blow my own trumpet, I'm sorry to say, but it really was fantastic. That cannon wasn't all too bad, you know. Overrun slightly for this blue to the point where I don't really fancy it, you know. I don't fancy that. It's already first stumbling block in this break. First stumbling block, here we go. I'm a bit cut between two, bit torn between two, you know, what's the word? What's the phrase? Torn between two different ideas here, you know. Yellow, green. Gone for the yellow. And don't kiss the blue! Whatever you do, don't hit the blue. Not really worked out at all, unless this red goes to left centre. Oh boy, that's tight, you know. Even if I can reach it. I can't reach it, so that could be end of break. Well, you know, I've got this red into the green pocket. It does go, you know, so I feel like the way the match has gone, the first couple frames, I've played really well. The frames 3 and 4, I feel like I played good snooker, you know. Frames 1 and 2, you know, the first 2 frames were disgusting, like they really were. McGill hasn't played good, and I've got away with that. So, I partially got away with it. I think I might have left a red. Yeah, I did, and he eyed it out. You know, could this be a turning point in this important match? You know, this match could be the one that gets me through to the quarters. So let's just see what happens. I feel this is an important frame. I win it, and 4-1. 4-1 is a very long way back for Anthony. But if he wins it, game back on 3-2. But that's a poor shot, really. And there's 1-1-5 remaining, so Stentry's still on the table. I'm leading 10 points to 4. You know, let's do the BBC highlights reel. The score is 10-4 to me. We're in frame 5. I'm on the table. Ronnie O'Sullivan's on the table. Your commentators are Dave Hendon and Neil Fowles. Only they don't work for the BBC. Only they're Eurosport commentators. Well, Neil Fowles, I think they both do ITV as well, but, you know. There are only a few that work for ITV and not Eurosport. Hendry mainly. I think that's, yeah. I don't think McManus works for for Eurosport. But he definitely works for ITV.
He's playing the pot here.
Who else is there? Is that Phil Yates? I think even he started to work for Eurosport. He's a funny guy, man. He makes me laugh. I mean, he's an underrated commentator. He's a funny guy. Phil Yates is. Yeah, don't know much about snooker, but it's funny enough to listen to. That's a fantastic judgment on that shot. I mean, other than the fact that I'm slightly hampered here, I'm not really fussed about that. I mean, as long as I can play a good shot to get onto the black, you know, this is a really good chance for a century break. And I know it's becoming a cliche, me saying a good chance for a century, but it's all that's on my mind lately, like, do a century. I mean, I've played so well in these last couple matches now. When I say these last couple, I mean Definitely Ken's match, you could agree that's probably the best I've played all series. And this match I'm beginning to bring out my best now, I feel. Yeah, I mean, far cry from the likes of Captain Goodspeed, but he's something else at this game. And he considers himself a bad player, he said in the final, when he was commentating on it. He said to someone, I can't remember if it was Chin Chinny or whoever, or Tommy Triangle and Toby Jones, but yeah. I just naturally assumed the blue went there, that's why I played it like that. I mean, obviously that was a very obscure choice of shot otherwise. And I played another bad shot there, I just assumed the red goes. It might not, you know, but I think it does. And I think that is first class.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
There you go, that's a wonderful, wonderful pot, to quote Founds. Ooh. Now, does this red pass the black? Ooh, does the red pass the black? Is the question.
He's played that poorly.
I don't know if it did. I kind of had to. I was trying to pinch the. I was trying to see if I could kind of pinch, you know, the edge of the pocket, as they say, pinch the pocket. Not like stealing money out of someone's pocket, but like the phrase pinching a bit of pocket. They say it in snooker terms, like trying to maybe grab the side of the pocket. You more do that when you're trying to generate an angle off the ball, but I was doing it to just try and straight pot the ball. Maybe it's a poor position. I'm sure. I think it was the cannon I played, wasn't it, from the blue? Well, no century in this frame, but it's still a nice, heavy scoring opportunity, which is just what I always really want to do, is just score heavy. It's all I ever really want at this game, is just to make a fun, nice break, you know. Obviously winning's obviously my objective. No matter how I win it, I'd like to win it. I mean, contrary to what I was saying in the other video, in my last video yesterday, I was saying about just enjoying the match and playing well. And I remember that so well because I was just filming it about 20 minutes ago. I was just, the only gap was waiting for my camera to charge up. Which wasn't the reason I paused the video. The reason I paused the video is because I didn't have enough time left to film. So I had to pause it anyway, but my battery was about to die, but that was kind of just like... I suppose it was an important reason to pause the video, but it was... I was going to have to stop it anyway, regardless of battery. Ooh!
No, not this time.
I almost feel like I'm going to play badly now, because, you know, if I go 4-1 up, which looks highly likely, I've got a good lead in this frame, I think. What have I got?
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yeah, 36-4. That's a good lead, if I don't say so myself. That's fantastic. Well, it ain't that good. It's 32 points. But I mean, if he's going to play shots like that, like leave me easy shots, if he's going to leave me easy starters like that, then I really don't have to play that well. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I said I wanted my revenge on McGill, but that wasn't a good shot. But I said I wanted my revenge on McGill. I wanted to do it in style. I suppose I have done in the last couple of frames. You know, everyone has their weak frames from time to time. In real life, I certainly have bad frames. Meanwhile, McGill's played a fairly good safety. I can't deny it, you know. Oh, is that in? Is that in? Oh, that would have been a fluke and a half if I'd not that read it. You know, I've left him everything, really. If he pulls his act together, he's got the frame at his mercy.
He's elected to play on here.
I've elected to play on because McGill's played a disgusting shot. There was nothing good about the shot McGill played. And my battery's already down to 50% in the region, but I don't know how. I mean, I've given it loads of time to charge. I mean, I watched a whole 20-minute YouTube video in the time that happened. Oh, go in, yeah. Am I going to cannon? Am I going to do that? Brush half ball. I wanted a half ball brush, but I think I'm still on this because of the positive comments that I was getting from Neil. You know, he's such a hypocrite. He's such a critical man that if he ever says anything good, you know that you've probably done a really good job. When I say he's critical, I mean he's critical on this game. He might not be in real life. In real life, he just eats his own. In real life, he said his favourite food is his own words. So yeah, because he commonly eats his own words. You know, you ever heard him commentate.
4.
I mean, this is just... I haven't played this well, have I, that I'm making him feel that rubbish.
Who's playing on here?
I mean, I think I played to a mediocre standard today, like yeah, he's played disgusting, no doubt about it. And if I drew Dave Gilbert or Mark Selby or Neil Robertson or someone in the top 20 in the next round, even Gary Wilson or someone, Luca Brissell, I don't even know if he's in the top 20 in this game, but if I drew someone like that, I'm in for a real tough ride in the next round. In the next round, I think might be the quarters.
Anthony McGill, 8.
And obviously, I've got to still get there yet, but if Anthony's going to keep playing like that, he doesn't deserve to be there. I mean, I played so well yesterday that I definitely deserve to be there. I mean, and quite frankly, I don't know how McGill's qualified for this tournament, and you know, what's the word? Qualified for this tournament, and got to the second round. You know, there was definitely a qualifying event for this tournament. I can't remember who I played, but I remember there was some kind of qualifier event. Evergrande China Championship. I remember writing it on a thumbnail. Because when I was writing my one yesterday, I remember writing, yeah, I've definitely played something about a China Championship before then. Evergrande, I remember writing that. So I definitely have played it.
Lining this up into the right middle pocket.
Yeah, but I played another bad frame.
14. Just the colours now.
I'd just like to clear up 41. You know, it'd be a nice way to finish.
Nicely on the green. 16.
Just drop the screen and no real problem here. I wouldn't say.
Gently.
Every way. Yeah. Good shot. Yeah.
Looking to play this softly.
Nope. Never mind. Well, that's a very commanding 4-1 lead. So yeah, we take those.
Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
We take those, and Anthony McGill, man, he has got it all to do. This is a very sweet revenge. You know, I'm just going to, sorry, just the camera angle. I'd like to make this the last frame. You know, I probably should have won this 5-0. I mean, I played pretty well in, well, I didn't play well in the second frame, but I didn't play worse than him, I wouldn't say. I mean, it's funny that he's won. Like I think I might have said in the last video, I feel insult that I lost a frame.
Not a great split.
And maybe I only said it as a joke, but yeah.
1.
Yeah. Meanwhile, that's a poor shot. That's a poor shot.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
Yep. Right, I think I just pressed the concede button on this frame. Will I? Will I really? Oh, just itching my back with the edge of my controller. You're wondering what that was. No, I mean, it could quite easily be mistaken for hedge cutter or a lawnmower or any sort of garden tool, you know. And we do live in the countryside, so, you know, gardens are a big thing. The countryside is a big thing, but some people, you know, do like their gardens in the countryside. Just like us, we love our garden and countryside, so we're always outside doing, using the hedge cutter and the lawnmower, yeah. Like every few weeks, you know, it's quite a common practice in the countryside.
That's a top shot.
So yeah, it could easily be mistaken for that in the countryside, you know.
Any better?
No, I'm just joking. But it could easily be mistaken for that still. But we don't live in the countryside, no, we just live in town.
Left corner pocket.
Well, I don't know if you'd call it a town or whatever, but, you know, a village, whatever.
What a top shot that is. Great cueing. 15.
Don't really know anybody who likes their garden that much. I think everyone's kind of just got a neglected garden around here.
16.
Well, or not that well, from everyone I've seen anyway. There are a few people who like their gardens, but only sometimes. From time to time.
23. He just wants this to drop gently into the pocket.
Well, that is very gentle, Dave. Well, I suppose when he said that I was playing it at a slow pace, but I didn't think I'd have any chance of getting decently to a colour.
24.
So I thought I'd blast the hell out of it. You know, when I play in real life, I do like, put it this way, I like my power shots. we were watching that Gods of Snooker programme and bringing it up again, yeah? And they were talking about Steve Davis. They goes, most players were hitting balls at like 20 miles an hour. He had the ability to hit them at now like 12 miles an hour. And that's probably the key to his success. And that was kind of like an indication to me, yeah, don't hit the ball so hard. But yeah, no garden tools. It's about to rain, so I wouldn't say any garden tools are out there. It's just a side thing, you know. Just a little side hobby.
9.
Meanwhile, McGill's in with a chance on this frame. I had a good chance for the prophecy of the century. I'm talking about it like it's some major prophecy. It's funny, yeah. No chance for a century now. There have been 41 scored, and once it's 41 scored in pots, it's no century. 41's the maximum. 40's the maximum that can be scored with a century still available. When I say 40's the maximum, I mean in pots, in balls potted, excluding free balls. 48, you can still make a century if you include a free ball.
21.
In fact, you can do 56 if they've had a free ball to start their break and then you have a free ball to start your break. So they've got 6 reds, 6 blacks, followed by free ball and a black. And then you do the other 9 reds and 9 blacks, followed by with your free ball and black. So the highest, so yeah, you could score them, 107 points to 56. That'd be a high scoring frame, 163 points. Yeah, am I right? 163, 56 plus 107. Is that there? Yes. So yeah, 50, yeah, anyway, snooker maths. World Snooker Tour were encouraging it. I can't remember who it was now. They were at the Masters. They had these, because it was the Masters, it was obviously the winter lockdown 2021, and they did and somebody with one of these schools provided some snooker activity packs, like, because the Masters was on as well. There's a maths challenge of adding up points and working out prime numbers or something. There's a word search, the top 16 players. There was a, what else was there? There was a art challenge for designing your own waistcoat to wear to the final or something. If you were playing in that final, not obviously if you were a spectator. There were various activities, I can't remember, what else was there? Was there some sort of anagram of top 6? I think there was an anagram of the top 16 players. That was quite a fun little thing. I had a little look at it. It was funny. And no, I didn't do it.
Just wants to sink this into.
I think there are more primary school kids. But yeah, it was thought it was a nice little thing because really looks in fine form at the moment. I think frames 3 and 4 you could say that about. But if I'm missing shots like that, Neil, I'm sorry to say you're mistaken on the part of that fine form. I know I've left him nothing, so, and I'm probably going to get in sooner or later. I don't think he's left me anything, so I'm just going to play a little gentle safety shot. That's quite a way that I've underhit that, I feel. Believe it or not, yeah, I think this is the easier red. In Snooker 19, in real life, I wouldn't have probably gone for that one. I probably would have gone for the initial one that I was looking at. Into the right corner. No, left corner. Get your lefts and rights, right. Red. What a red. Oh, this is awkward. This is awkward. You know, this isn't my easiest. So yeah, I'd say it's not been fireworks today, but it does look like it'll be me going through to the last, to round 3. I don't know what that is. It may well be the quarterfinals. Or I don't think that there's. I don't know. I mean, is it a 64 player tournament? Depends how many qualifying rounds I play. There's obviously 128 players in this game, so 7 rounds at most, including qualifiers. It would be. And then there'd be everyone have a chance at this event. I mean, obviously did a good job qualifying for it. It was one I wanted to. And a good one's coming up next as well, the International Championship, with best qualifiers. I have a feeling we might have the English Open and the Northern Ireland Open Champion of Champions. No, Northern Ireland Open will be after Champion of Champions. I'm getting confused with the next season's calendar, as in the real life version, because obviously the Northern Ireland Open's now before the Champion of Champions. Champion of Champions moved to the third week of November rather than the first. So they've kind of moved. In fact, the Northern Ireland Open's definitely before the Champion of Champions.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 70.
It's the Northern Ireland Open's the first Home Nations event of this season. Actually, it's been swapped around with the English Open, unless they made a mistake on the calendar. I don't know if they're going to be playing it in Belfast or if they're just going to be playing it in Marshall Arena, because if they're playing it in Marshall Arena, then it don't make a difference. What it is, it's just the same. It's because all the home nations obviously have the same format. Best of sevens through the first 4 rounds. Monday and Tuesday is the first round. Wednesday's the second. Thursday morning and afternoon's the third. Thursday night's round 4. Friday's the quarters, best of 9s, and then they have like 2 matches in the afternoon separately, and then the 2 matches together in the evening, and then there's best of 11s in the semis and the best of 17 final or something like that. But yeah, I mean it don't matter. The format's so much similar that they could call any tournament anything there, because they all have the same prize fund. I think 70 grand for the winner. Yeah. I think having a low prize fund for those makes the £1 million bonus for winning all 4 of them in the season more special. I thought Judd was going to do it this season actually, or last season I should say now, because he won the first 2 events. Then I can't remember. No, he went out early in the Scottish Open. I can't remember him in the late stages there, because he didn't get to the final. I think Ronnie got to the final there. I think I missed this, Have I missed him? No, he's got the legs. What's that? A break 27! Man, that was a pathetic match. 5-1, I mean, it looks like an emphatic victory. Let's see what my high break was. We played 6 out of the 9 frames. My high break was 76, actually. Not bad. It was in the 4th frame, wasn't it? I had to work hard for that 76. And a good break in frame 3. I can't remember what it was. I thought I was going to do a century there. I made 413 points. He still managed to get 140 points. I think Ken scored 36 yesterday. But moment of truth, who's our next opponent? Come on then. Who are we going to get? We are going to get... I've got my eyes closed. I'm just going to wait for the music. Who are we going to get? So we are going to get... Oh no, no way. Okay, I can quit. That's so unfair. Round 3 and we're going to have to play Judd Trump. I mean, man, that is a match and a half. We got Judd Trump, guys. Well, nice knowing the China Championship, but I don't believe we got Judd in the 3rd round. That's a harsh opponent. So the ace in the pack. I mean, I don't believe we got Judd so early in the tournament. This has to be the last 16 then. But man, last 16, world number 1 versus world number 3. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure world number 1 and world number 3 are on the opposite halves of the draw. Yeah? Because, you got number 1 on one half, number 2, number 3 on the other half, number 4, number 5 on number 1's half. It kind of alternate in snake order. 1, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10... 12, 13, sorry, 13, wait, what? Let me get this right. 1, 4, 5, 8, 9, 12, 13, 15, 16. No, something's going wrong somewhere. I can't do this. 1, 4, 5, 8, 9, 12, 13, 16 on one half, and on the other half you got 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11, 14, 15. Man, I don't know how that makes sense. I mean, I'd love to request an opponent change because I think that's out of order. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment on how you think the series is going. Next episode, the last episode of the China Championship. I'm just writing myself off already. I don't see myself beating Judd, so yeah, there we go. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Goodbye.